Hey guys, what's up? So I know that it's been quite a while since I've made a video, and I'm so sorry about that, but life has been crazy. I have a really good video, I hope, for you guys today. It's about something that I'm super passionate about and something that's a big part of my life, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This week is National Infertility Awareness Week, or NIA is what we kind of nickname it. This is a list that I've put together as well through finding things on the internet, my personal opinions, things of that nature. I think these are the 9 most important things that infertility has taught me in my infertility journey. The first thing is life is not easy. It's really hard. There are things that come up every day, and there are situations that we have zero control over, and infertility has definitely taught me that. I have zero control over my fertility journey, and that's hard. That's really tough, and it's hard to grasp that concept of not being able to control that aspect of my life. Life is not easy. It's tough. It's hard, and that's just reality. That's just how it is. Number 2, things do not work out as you planned. I think that by now Kurt and I are on like plan Y. I don't know. We've gone through plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean, we are far past what our original plans for life were. But at the same time, I wouldn't have it any other way, because if I would have been able to plan my life this way, I wouldn't have Jax. We wouldn't have, you know, the home we have. We wouldn't have gone through things to get us in the situation we are in life right now. Things don't go as planned, but sometimes that's for the better. Number 3, patience is so important. I think it is the hardest of virtues to come by, but it is the most important one. It's such a hard concept to grasp, especially when you are yearning for something so badly in whatever it is in your life, whether you're trying to get a new job, or you're trying to buy a house, you're, you know, any situation, any trial, any big thing you get to in your life, patience is the most important part of that. Being able to stay patient, remain calm, know that, you know, it's out of your control, it's out of your hands, just be patient with the process. Number 4, trials can bring you closer to those that you love. I definitely have figured this out firsthand for sure. Kurt and I are way closer now than we were when we were first married, when we were married for the first couple of years. We just keep getting closer and closer. The more trials that we go through, the closer we are, because we lean on each other. There are definitely situations where you can let these trials pull you apart and pull you away from each other. But Kurt and I have learned that it's important to have those trials bring us closer together. And we go to each other for strength. We go to each other for comfort. When I'm having a hard day, he lifts me up. When he's having a hard day, I lift him up. It's important that we rely on those that we love through the hard trials in our lives. And number 5, every family is different. So don't compare. Don't judge each other. Don't look at them and be like, well, that's weird. Why do they have this? Or why do they have that? Or how come they're not doing this? Or how come they're not doing that? It's important to just understand that every family is different and every family's situation is different. Especially with adoption, we've grown to understand that our family might not be like your, you know, family next door, your, you know, Joe's neighbor across the street. We're gonna be different. You know, Jax is half Hispanic. Our next child might be African American. Our next child might be Chinese. We have no idea. So every family is different. So just don't judge others in their family situation. Number 6, this one was huge for Kurt and I. Do something fun when something doesn't go your way. So in this process, after we would have a failed treatment, we would go through an infertility treatment. If it didn't stick, if the baby didn't stick, if we didn't get a positive test, those are the hardest of days. And so those are the days that we would celebrate. Those are the days that I would have a crappy day where I didn't want anything to do with anybody. So that's the day we would go to Cold Stone and we would get the biggest thing of ice cream we could, and we would down ice cream all night long. We'd watch funny movies. I remember one of the funnest days that Kurt and I had together was after our first failed adoption placement, and we were miserable. It was, and still is, the hardest time of my entire life. We were sitting in bed and I had a glass of water next to me, and I just teasingly sprinkled a little bit of it on Kurt, and that ended up turning into a full-blown water fight in the middle of our house. Water all over all the walls, the floors, the beds, everything. Water was everywhere. And it was awesome. It was so fun, and it brought us out of that funk for just that one day, that one night. It brought joy into our lives for that one day. And so that's, I think, important. Remember to find joy in the days that are hard. Number 7 is never give up. Kurt and I, it might seem maybe that we've given up on our infertility journey, but we haven't. We know that we are never going to get pregnant. I am never going to conceive a child. It would be a 100% true miracle if I were to ever be able to conceive a baby. We haven't given up because we still have hope that what is meant for our family will happen for our family. Yes, we understand that the likelihood of us being able to have a child is pretty much gone, but we have hope that our family will still continue to grow. That's what's important, is to never give up the finality of everything. You know, okay, you apply for a new job, you don't get that job, but don't give up hope that there's not still something better out there for you. Number 8, it is okay to be sad. It is okay to cry, and it is okay to mourn what you are missing. I still, after 6.5 years, mourn the fact that I do not have children. I still mourn our 2 failed adoption placements. I still mourn the fact that I cannot make my husband a father of a child from him and I. I still mourn the fact that my body does not work the way that my body was intended to work. But that's okay. It's okay to be sad. I still have nights, I probably still cry once a week about my infertility. The other day I had another failed pregnancy test, and it was devastating. You would think that after 6.5 years I'd be used to it, but I'm not. It is still a punch in the gut every single time, and that's okay. It's important to feel those feelings. It's important to feel those emotions instead of burying them and having it affect you later on. Just let it out and feel it in the moment. And the last one, which is obviously the most important one, that's why I saved it for last, and this one is Kurt's favorite, I feel. The last thing that infertility has taught me in this journey is to be happy and to choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. 100% happiness is a choice. You have the choice to wake up every morning and choose to put a smile on your face, or choose to not put a smile on your face. And most of the time I choose to put a smile on my face, because I know that if I start my day out positive, then most likely my day will end positive. Regardless of the outcome, regardless of my situation, regardless of what I'm going through, you can choose to be happy, and you can choose to let that happiness be the most powerful aspect of your life. So today, I challenge you to be positive and to be happy. And if you have any questions about infertility, or things you should or shouldn't say to people that are struggling with infertility, or if you just need somebody to talk to or resources that you can turn to, please let me know, because I'm here for you. Infertility freaking sucks, man. I am the first one to admit it. It sucks. It's so hard and it's not fun. So if you know anybody that's suffering with it, be their shoulder to cry on, and just listen to them. Just listen. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing to you a video that is highly requested. I am going to show you how I meal prep.